brother Jay has asked the question: do you think Team OP is a family, or is it just a stepping stone for your own personal growth?
Hmm.
I got an answer for that. If anyone else wants to go first, you're more than welcome. I know I've talked
I
over people a
honestly
lot.
think it's both. I think it's
I
both. I think that there's opportunity for personal growth, and it's definitely one big family.
I think so. There's a blurred line. So a lot of people can use it for a stepping stone because that's just the great community that we have. That Kugel himself, I will say, has built from the ground up. However, where the line starts to blur is where you're not using that platform
Hmm.
anymore to promote yourself individually, and you start actually like connecting with these people. Like you have Mobro, you have Betty, you have Lucy, you have all these legends always in the chat. Joshkins, like you have so many. We're all sitting in voice chats. We're all gaming together offline. We're not talking about the stream. Oh, did you make this? How many chats did you have? What's your viewer count? We're all just in there bullying each other, having a good time, being like brothers and
Did
sisters.
he say bullying each other? Oh.
That's bullying each other.
All right.
But like that, it's more of a family when you get into that knit, and like we're not pushing people out. It's just you have to jump in. You have to individually allow yourself to join in. Don't be scared to join those voice chats.
So can you read that question again?
Yes. Do you think Team OP is a family or just a stepping stone for personal growth?
All right. So I'm just going to repeat what them two said. I think it's whatever you make it. It's your choice. If you're just here to post your link and then get upset when people don't come to your channel, hey, we're all streamers in this community. Most of us, anyway. Most of us are streamers. Most of us are gamers, right? There's thousands of us, right? Like, if you not getting anything from it, that's because you're not putting anything into it. If you can decide, hey, I'm just going to use it as a stepping stone, go ahead, use it as a stepping stone, right? But if you actually want to get real benefits from it, then you're going to have to join in the like the support runs or the nukes or like whatever the fuck Sab does, like right, like he said, we roast each other because we're friends. We have a little thing going on with each individual person, right? Like Fenn's got a thing, you're getting Dutched or something, or like I could literally go through a list of people that we all, as individuals, because each person here has their own community as well, because we're all under one umbrella. We all, if you get involved with any of these communities, oh wait, how do I say it right? You ever go into a Discord and you think, oh, this only benefits the people at the top? You ever do that? Well, guess what?
Yes.
This might be a good place, but those people at the top, they're the ones that's in everybody's chats. They're the ones that's supporting each other, showing people how to make things, posting out the support runs, posting out the nukes. I don't know what Sab does. The other things, I keep saying it, but man, hey, but if you want this community to benefit you, right? Make some friends, help people with some stuff, be selfless in a few cases, and genuinely, like, it will benefit you. And I was only joking about the Sab thing. He is literally an admin in Oasis. So like he also does a lot. Like he will, like, if when I check my messages out there, you should see all the things he's sending me. Like, we're making this, we're doing that, and everything. So just know it's a joke. And Odd sends me feed pics. But yeah, you go all in with everything you want, and you will get rewarded for your own actions. That's how community works.
100%. Okay. Ooh, this is not a question, it's a statement from the good old Heel Mark himself. No question here. I just want to say thank you for all the help that you guys have given me throughout everything. Absolutely.
Hey, no worries, Heel
Hey.
Mark. That's what we're here
Thank
for.
you, Heel Mark. That's good.
W
That's
man,
nice positivity.
well done. That's Odds Boy, isn't it? That's
That
Odds
is.
Boy.
Yeah.
W Odd Life in the chat. See, he out there making a difference to people.
Damn,
To the
That's what
point
it's
where
all about.
they want to publicly say thank you. Like, well done, man.
Oh. All right.
Just read it. Look
I'm
at his
answering
face.
all of
Yeah.
them.
Hey, Can we guess what the question is? If you're that nervous, can we guess what it is?
Go ahead.
Can we guess? Hey Sab, how come you can't grow a beard? Is that
Military.
I'm
Military
honoured to
is
you,
that
Sab.
answer every time.
Damn.
All right.
All right.
Brother Jay asked the question: who do you trust the least within Team OP?
You for putting that question. I think that's a good question. Right now, I genuinely think that, like, I'm only playing. I don't mean that, but like, also, I'm not going to say that. I'm not trying to bring anyone down. People's got
But the
lives.
answer's
People's got
Sab.
jobs. People's
Correct.
got
The
lives.
answer is
People's got
me.
jobs and stuff like that.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
there's a possible. So, like, my answer to that question is like, it wouldn't be trust the least. It would just be who do I not know the best, and like that just will
That's what I
also
should have said.
depend. Like, it's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I don't know you. You haven't brought in yourself enough for me to see you and know who you are. So I'm not going to give you that instant host, or I'm not going to give you this idea or that idea. You need to show me that you're being more a part of this community so I'm able to trust you with that information. But if you hop in day one and say, hey, I need XYZ, make it happen, it's not that I don't trust you, I just don't know you. That's how I would answer that.
Nah, brother Jade, no worries. Hey, Odd, you want to?
Yeah, I agree. I don't really. I agree with Sab the most there. Like, it's not that I don't trust you. It's that I just don't know you, so we haven't built that trust. That's the biggest thing. Is you got to know someone to trust them, right?
I also, you ever hear the saying "respect is earned, not given"?
Yes.
I think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit. I will give someone respect from the start. From the
Same.
start. Unless they give me a reason not to, I will show everyone respect as well. So that goes along with the trust. Trust comes afterwards, but at first, we just show some respect to each other and hopefully help each other on our way.
Do unto others as you would do unto yourself.
Good night, Fan.
Good night, Fan.
Night, Fan.
No,
Alright.
Sab, it's the two. Sab, it's the two fingers, bro.
I don't do that
Yo,
cringe
Rock,
shit.
thank you.
I just.
You know. I swear. Everyone, hell yeah, pretzel. Exactly. Right, go on, next question.
AFK to chat asked the question, which is weird because I thought it was AFK. What are a few small changes the most of us small streamers can do to up our average count on Twitch? I'll start. Oh,
yeah,
go ahead,
Sab
on.
can start.
You want me?
Okay. I don't care.
I'm just gonna
All right.
say simply enough: make content. I see so many small streamers out there, they're not making content. Just because you hopped on and you're playing with your friends on Fortnite, you're not talking to chat, you're not doing anything, that's not content. You're just playing a game that everyone does at home offline. Where's the content? What are you doing that's bringing you out against the millions of people streaming on Twitch? What is making you different? If you don't have that different, you don't have that content, and you're just doing it because it's fun, then you're going to see that average count probably be at that lower amount. And again, it's going to be that networking that's also going to up that average count. It's not going to be just something you can add to your stream to make it pretty.
It's not just a boulder.
Yep, I agree 100%. And to add to that, yeah, it's really networking is gonna be the biggest thing that gets that average count up, in my opinion. Like, we all started at the same spot, you know what I mean? We all had those 0-person streams, and we all had to network and make it work. And networking is how everyone that I know that has gotten bigger has gotten bigger. So networking is key. Being active on your chat is key. That's a big one. I'm in a ton of streams a day, and so many people just don't respond or aren't there or aren't interactive, and that's such a big thing in streaming. Like, you gotta look at yourself as an entertainer, and you gotta be entertaining. That's really all there is to it. So be active on chat and network, and be entertaining. And also be yourself, because people can see through it if you're not yourself right away.
Dad, you
Yeah.
want the question again?
I'm old, okay? I started thinking about it, I thought of the answer, and then I went off everywhere, and now I'm like a little bit like, yes, give me the question again.
All right. What are a few small changes that most of us small streamers can do to up our average count on Twitch?
Work on yourself. Pretty much what they've just said. That I can totally remember what they said. So work on yourself, man. Yeah, networking's great. It'll help you get started and everything. But I ain't never seen anyone get big just off networking alone unless you're networking with huge ass streamers. I don't think I'm in the right place to be able to tell everyone how to be successful because I am not successful yet. I am not. One day, hopefully, I am. I know I'm working towards it, definitely. But post yourself out on other platforms. Work on yourself. You hear all the time, "Oh, I'm making some overlays." So, what big streamer do you know that has overlays like or is always changing the overlays or something like that? No, man. Sometimes less is more. Work on your entertainment value. Post content on different platforms is the way I see it. Like I said, I'm not no expert yet, but work on yourself. When was the last time you tried to improve yourself, your entertainment value, work on your facial expressions, your body language, and like public speaking and chat interaction? As then everyone keeps forgetting. I keep saying about it, but everyone keeps to forget. Work on you. You're the main content as far as I see it. I'm trying to say this in a way that's not a big headed as if I know it, because I don't. I'm trying to get there myself. But like, yeah, man, promote yourself on other platforms as well as these communities can help you a lot, but also you still need to be doing everything outside of there. A random snake making its way into the shop will spike views. Dude, did I miss that? And is there
I
a
love
clip?
it.
Let's go. Okay.
All right.
True. Look. Oh my god, Dragon Master. You're that dude. You're the dude. Hey, bro, you came at the wrong stream. Can you just leave? Just leave. Because I want to show you. I want to show you some cool stuff, and I'm in the middle of something right now, and I can't. We need the clip, Dad. I can't show you cool stuff. Kia leaving. Thank you. Love you. Bye, babes. From Twitch to OnlyFans. Shave your head.
Shave your head.
Yeah. Yo, Shroom. I was just playing. Thank you so much. That's also wild. So setting the bar. Nah, that was like
That was mid.
that was like a 1. That was like a 1. We can take it to a 10. Thank you. Yeah,
All
shave
right.
your head if you want to move to OnlyFans. It's the best way. Trust me. I've never had so many.
So go on. Dig that hole. You're doing great.
Vicky's totally gonna kill me. I'm stopping myself. The wife's in the chat. She's gonna kill me.
Dig that hole. Dig that
All
hole.
right. Next
All right,
question. Next question.
Gracie Teal asked the question, what's more important to do offline, socializing or creating clip content for other social media platforms?
Both. Why limit yourself to one or the other?
That is instantly one sentence done. Well done.
That's it. Like you can't even explain that any better. If you have a monitor, you can be watching someone stream, talking to them, but you can also be doing your clips at the same time.
Yeah.
You don't need to just you shouldn't be in 10 people's streams at once because now you're not really in 10 people's streams. You're not actually interacting. Hop in 1 or 2.
Yep.
Someone that you can actually watch and create a good conversation and bond with while also doing your clip content. Because you know where your clip content is. You know what you did. And also, if you don't know fully, okay, well, I don't know if this was funny, get the people around you that are doing amazing things, mods, or any of your followers. They should be able to clip your content for you so you're not having to go back through a VOD and watch 8 hours of video. Your people could be doing that for you as well, so make sure to remind them throughout that stream. So it'll save you a little more time.
Yeah. Well, I think the whole socializing thing that might take you from like start a streamer all the way up to even a medium streamer, you know what I mean? But the other stuff, that's the only thing that can take you from medium to big by the looks of it, from what I see. Like you gotta be posting long form content, short form content. I'm guilty of it myself. I need to do more of it. I think we all do.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the socializing bit, I seen someone in the chat, I think it was Flusy, said it feels the best, the socializing bit. Okay, that bit is what's going to get you like returning things, but then here you go, you run into a problem, right? Because when you got friends, right, then all of a sudden they're friends, they're not viewers anymore. Your friend should never be your customer base. It, trust me, it provides complications if they are, right? So you got to find a fine line where you're providing a regular thing for people and everyone, but also at the same time, if you do end up making friends, that's benefiting your life in different ways, not just streaming as well. So remember, treat people as friends, not viewers, if they are your friend, but also your viewers. Like, make sure you're giving them a reason to be there. I don't know if that was any good, but
No,
hopefully
I
I said
agree with
something.
all that. That was
It's
good.
good, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Katie Codes, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this question. This is going to rely heavily on Google here. Katie Codes asks a question. Could you all give one genuine compliment to each other?
No. Okay, go. Okay, you go first. I'll think about it.
Yeah, this one's going to take a while for him to think on.
All right, hey, I got you. Hey, listen up, right? Listen up, right? I'll start with Odd, right? Odd's underrated as fuck, right? Underrated as fuck. You know how many times this man is posting out like support runs all the time? All the time. Do you know how many things he's doing? How much he's working to get people in the community, and he instantly gives every one of those single follows that he's worked his ass off for, and he just sends them to people, sends them to people. They don't have to work for it. They don't have to do anything. That's work. That's time. That's effort. That's moments out of his life that he's taken, and then just given it to free to everyone he can to make them feel better and do better on their journey, and he doesn't get recognized for it. That's some bullshit. I know how much fucking work it takes to do something like that and how much time it takes out of your life. And this man needs recognition that he does so much for other people. There's a fucking compliment. I hope
Definitely.
it sounded like one too.
That was good. I like that. That was a damn good
W.
compliment.
I'll say, subs all right.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
No. Hey, right, listen. Sab, right? Compliment for Sab. Two things, right? Loyalty, right? Even you might not see what I see, right? A lot of things behind the scenes. Obviously, we all private message each other and stuff like that, and all this, that, the other. But Sab, you got some loyalty in him, bro. No matter what goes on, no matter what happens, no matter who's doing this, who's doing that, who's making anything, like you can always rely that, hey, if I need to know something, Sab's gonna tell me, or if I'm trying to do something, he's willing to help me. Oh, you want to do this, you want to do that, like, okay, I'll try my best. But the best compliment is he's always trying to improve, and I appreciate people like that because that's what I want to do. I always want to try and improve on myself, and he's doing good. So yeah, I hope I gave two great compliments.
Yeah, I
You
You
really
guys are
set
going
the
to tell me
bar-
to
yeah,
fuck
I
off
was gonna
now,
say
right?
you set the bar fucking high. I think we're just done with
Yeah.
that question now.
Yeah. Give me something.
All right, so
hey, while
I'm
you
gonna
compliment
start-
me, I'm gonna spin round.
Spin around. I'm gonna compliment Odd first.
No, wait, I'm spinning already though. I'm busy as fuck.
Odd Life, what I gotta say about him is what Kugel said, but it's deeper than that. And I see it happen with Odd Squad a lot, and it sucks. You see so many people odds doing the support runs. It's a huge thing. It's amazing. But what you guys don't see is Odd Life hops on the networking tab. He's on that thing talking to so many people. People aren't messaging him, whatever. He's putting his time and effort into it. And then the people that actually do come to Odd Squad, he's giving support runs. He's helping their average. He's helping them get that affiliate. And once they get it, they disappear. They go to a different community, and then they just go, well, yeah, Odd made me this, but they stopped giving me support runs after I made affiliates. So, that's a terrible community. It's a toxic community. I'm out of it. And, no, we gave you what you needed, but if you're not producing that content, Odd cannot feed you people 24/7. You need to keep that hype up and active and doing your thing. If you're not able to do that, that's not Odd's fault. So like again with the underrated comment and everything else, like Odd's doing his best for everyone. Just some people are slipping on the rug and then pointing the finger at him saying he's the problem. He's not the problem. You need to look in the
Sav is.
mirror and understand,
Shit.
do something else.
Sorry.
It's not just Odd's responsibility to make you big.
Definitely.
I like that.
Massively.
I'll,
Like as a community, I've been through all of that, and I do on a daily basis, man. And some people like they just think a community can just give you stuff. We can't unless you do stuff for yourself. Hey, we can help you make things, we can help do things and all that stuff. But or we can try and get people in. But if we get people in and you got no camera on, you're not responding to chat and everything, like there's nothing more we can do from then on. It's your thing.
100%.
Yep.
Kugel
Sorry, I'm just going to
compliment.
say something.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
shit,
got
here
it.
we go. Wait, here we go. Kugel compliment.
So I'll start with Kugel. I think he's one of the most creative people I've came across on Twitch. He's always trying to innovate and just make people's streams better, make his streams better. And it's fucking awesome to see the creativeness. Sab's been streaming a lot less time than me or Kugel have, and he's very comfortable in it. He's very comfortable in his own skin. He knows what he knows how to stream, which is super cool to see. So big shout outs to both of them.
Yo, Liddy. One second, guys.
Shit.
Let's go, Lady Hers.
Yo. It's the birthday girl.
The birthday girl. I still gotta give Kugel a compliment. Let me think this one out. Man. Can I just say he's bald? He can't hear us right now, which is great.
Yeah.
I can totally hear you, Sab.
Oh shit.
I can hear you, Sab.
Fuck. I thought we were gonna
Yo,
get through that
lady,
one.
thank you so much. God
We will
damn.
wait for him to be done dancing to nothing. Yes.
Shut up, okay? I've danced to nothing. Lady, you're the best. Thank you, lady. I hope you had a wonderful birthday.
Nice, shiny bald head. Thank you, Cookie.
All right, yeah. Come on. Give me give me the
Kugel's
compliment.
compliment.
All right. Thank you, Mama Amber.
He's bald.
Thank you. All right, listen up. I give myself a compliment. If he's not going to do it, I do it
No.
myself.
I got. All right. I got.
Yo,
Genuine
lady, no, thank you
compliment
for being a friend. It's nice gaming with you.
for my dad is, I'll just say that his mentality, to me, I feel like is common sense, but I didn't understand how many people in the world don't hold the same values that we do, and that's why we connected so well. The way he connects with his family, sometimes you'll see his kids walk in on stream, the way everyone in the community quiets down, they're not doing trolling, they're not cursing, and like it's just like a proper family. The kids go off. He's so good with his children as well as his wife Vix and how he treats her, and he will do anything. He's done it for me. I had one person speak not even ill will to me. He just told me, hey, like, calm down, because I was spamming emotes in his chat. Kugel went on a proper rant about it, banned the guy and said, we don't have time for toxicity in this world. I don't want that negativity. Those are my friends. Those are my people. Those are my family. That's my blood. Get out of here. Having that type of mentality and being that type of person speaks volumes that you can't even see on stream or anywhere else. I know that's the genuine person he is. So anyone that talks bad about that man, I know you don't actually know that man, and you can get out of my chat as well.
That being said, fuck that guy. No.
Hey, I think this was getting a little bit gay at the minute, right? Like, are you guys feeling this shit? Like, hey, we're good. We're good. Compliment. No spit. Okay, that's okay. Okay, let's. Why do I read the ones I'm not supposed to? Compliments each other got me crying. Hey, no, legit though. Like, I always try to be like, work my ass off to try and do things that I've never seen before, but at the same time, surrounding myself with the right people is key. It's key, man. A rising tide lifts all ships. Okay? So if you want to be part of that tide, like jump on in. All it takes is actual work ethic.
I
Let's
agree.
go.
All right,
Lots of
let's
much
get off
tonight.
the
I didn't
weird
ask that
lovey-dovey
question.
shit.
I got
Kiss
socks
y'all
on,
later.
so it's
Yeah, I got socks
please
on.
don't. That's,
We're good.
oh,
Next
Odd hasn't
question.
got socks on.
I never have socks.
You don't
on.
have. Oh my.
Oh, his game. His game. Let's go.
Brother
sorry.
Jay asked the
Alright.
question: if Odd Life Gaming, Sab, and Team OP Discord. Okay, I'm gonna answer this first before we go on. Discord servers
Shut
were
the
to
fuck up.
merge into one big community. What's the very first thing you would change or improve to make it run smoothly? So I have an issue, Brother Jay, with this question. Odd Life Gaming, you have Odd Squad Discord. Sab's Discord is Breakout Gaming. And the Team OP Discord is actually Oasis Discord. Team OP is already all of these Discords merged. So I just want to make that some people are confused. They think Oasis is fully Team OP. Team OP is
No.
everyone as a whole. Oasis is Kugel, Odd Life, Odd Squad, Breakout Gaming, Sab. That's the difference. And Team OP is a full umbrella that merges all the Discords into that bigger community.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Agreed.
I just wanted to clarify
I-
because some people get confused on that.
So if they merge, the first thing I would do would be separate them, because like,
Yeah.
hey, just because you care about your neighbor doesn't mean you have to live in the same house. Why would you? Hey, you might think your neighbor across the street is the best person in the world, but if they're sitting on your couch all day every day, you're getting pissed off with them, right? We've
Yeah.
got different communities, different families, different like people and everything, but we still our own thing. I highly recommend people check out all of these communities, you know,
Me too.
all of them. But shit, I'm gonna get shot.
Let's go,
Ah,
Joker!
dude, I need to replace the batteries on
Oh
this
shit, Joker,
Yo,
let's go.
thank you
And
so
that kicks
much.
off the hype train as well.
Now, welcome in. Joker, thank you so much. I forgive you, Joker.
I
I want to
appreciate
shot. Awesome. God
And
bless
since
you,
I
man.
ate all that food,
Legendary.
Thank you.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer.
But yeah, no.
3 beers.
I think it works
4
better.
beers.
They've got their own thing.
5 beers.
Like, we can go for like
6
a week or
beers.
two without talking
7
to each other.
beers.
You know what I mean?
8 beers. 9 beers. And a
It's
bloody
healthy.
bang.
You can speak to the dog all day, every day, right? You're gonna end up like not wanting to go out with each other, like, if you're next to each other all the time. Yo, Chris, that's you. But like, nah, bro, you're proud of it. But I won't think these people are still doing things from the ground up. They have no idea about the journey that's been on and the work that's been done to get to where they are right now. If you merge things together, then what?
That's also where,
Like-
and I just want to say something to Shroom real quick. I did see it in the chat. He asked if this VOD was going to be posted. It will be, as well as all these podcasts will be posted to YouTube as well.
Oh shit!
So if you do want to watch this podcast at a later time,
No,
it will
thank
be
you.
posted on Twitch and YouTube.
Hey, bro, listen up. But if you want to see some real content, tune into my stream. My stream. I'll see you then. Anyone that doesn't have like a dude with some sort of really small Vin Diesel necklace, like, you know what I mean? Like, no, thank you, Black. God bless you.
Talking about me?
No.
Yo, thank you there, brother.
Winning's winning, no matter whether it's an inch or a mile. And
I feel like
Let's go.
I have to say this next question, even though Kugel's already answered it. It's your best advice to successfully transition from Twitch to OF.
go bald.
Go bald.
Go bald. Go bald. I
Johnny
wouldn't know.
Sins will teach
I
you.
don't.
All right. Katie Codes asked the question, how long have each of you been streaming now, and what's your best or most memorable moment while streaming? It's a 2-pointer right there.
3.5 years for me. And the multiple people that we've made cry is the big one for me. Like, there's nothing better than seeing people with happy tears. That's the biggest one for me.
Seb?
Dad, you're not allowed to go because I know what, like, nope. You'll go next. How long have I been streaming now? I am currently at my 11-month mark. Next month will mark my 1 year officially on Twitch. My best or most memorable moment. I've had a lot. Just between the chats, everyone else, we've helped a lot of people make affiliate. I don't have a cry counter like these guys. I only made like 1 or 2. These are much bigger streamers than myself. But like just seeing how much chat gives away. I've done giveaways, and it was like a very memorable moment to me where I was able to give away. I did $50 headset and merch. Like I did a bunch of stuff all in one. And I don't think any of the people that won that giveaway kept that prize. They gave it to other people in my community that needed it more, that had a broken headset, that needed $50 for actually their electricity bill. And like it's stuff like that that you see like a community that they just want, like they just won $50. They could keep that, they could give that to their kids, and instead they gave it to a complete stranger so they could get their power turned back on. To me, even though that's not like a memorable moment for me, that's between those two people. It's something that was within my chat and my community did, and that just speaks volumes to the people I have around me. All right, Dad.
I'm just gonna end up telling the story that everyone's heard before.
Go ahead. You got new people in here every single day.
So he double rated me. We sure you want to? Hell yeah, Gracie. So we have a cry counter in Oasis. It used to be called Blitzfam, and I did all these love raids and stuff like that. I've been streaming for coming up 3 years now, properly. For about 2. I got partner in the first year, and that was before raids counted for partner or any external links or anything. That was proper. I got partner. I got it, and it was. Yeah, well, thank you, King. It was amazing. We used to do this thing called love raids every single stream, and the same story I tell everyone when they say what's the best thing that happened on Twitch. There's a streamer called Evil Eska, and she'd just been given the all clear from chemotherapy, and we did a love raid on her, and we broke our all-time hype train record. She got hundreds of follows. She started crying. It got emotional. Her kids came in, and then our grandkids came in, started crying. It was just a beautiful moment. You could tell that lady needed that moment. And I just thought to myself, right? All of these big streamers out here with thousands of viewers have the literal power to change people's lives with one raid. Change people's lives with one raid. They imagine what I did with like 100, 200 people in my chat. Imagine if they did that with like 30,000 people in the chat. They could do more than just make someone cry. They could make an actual difference to people's lives, and they don't. Odd's gone blurry as if he's in some sort of witness
Yeah, I don't know
protection.
what
Is
the
everything
fuck's
all?
going on? He's getting kidnapped. FBI's
10,000
coming.
He's
viewers
about to
would be
get
insane.
swatted.
Yeah,
should think like
don't
that.
even joke.
Hey, they don't raid out because they don't raid out because they don't want to share the viewership with it they've worked for or anything. But like that could literally be one raid. Look, Dr. Disrespect raided Shroud, right? And then Shroud all of a sudden overnight went from like 2,000 followers to like something crazy, and then his clips got viral and all of this stuff. And look how big he is now. He's got millions of followers. It could change people's lives with these raids. Twitch, right, should automatically raid you, man. I totally believe there should be some sort of process that if you can select, like, I don't know, this family, yo, Vanilla, thank you so much for the biddies, but the raids is probably the best thing you could do for a streamer. Share whatever you have done, and you've worked your ass off to get there, dude. How many am I on right now? What am I on? Nearly 14,000 followers, nearly, right?
Yep.
And the biggest I've ever got raided off was like 150. The biggest raid I've ever got, which is amazing, by the way. It's absolutely amazing. Like, that was huge, but I think the only, like, how am I supposed to ever be seen by anything off Twitch if Twitch's front page doesn't do anything? Because whenever you go on Twitch front page, well, it doesn't really make much of a difference. But then, like, we don't get rated off big streamers, so if we're not big on any other platforms, like, what chance have we got?
There we go.
I rated
Fixed it.
Vicky with 490 people before
That's insane.
on a first year streaming. Let's go. 240. Let's go. Agreed.
Those are insane numbers.
I've been grinding. I feel it. Let's go, Tom. That was your first ever, Vicky's first ever stream. I rated her. Yo, Valhalla, thank you for the 100. Sorry, go ahead, guys.
You're good.
Tuna
I agree with the
cola.
raids.
Howdy.
The raids, I agree with. My biggest raid happened yesterday, Tuesday, from Google Blitz. That was my largest raid of like 80 some people, which I am more than thankful for. But like, that's the
Was it?
thing. It was. That is my
I'm sure
largest.
I'm sure I've rated you with more than that before.
79 was the
Oh, no.
second one. That was also you.
Damn.
But
And
again,
Odd never
that's-
streams after me
that's
either.
like
It's hard to rate the
sewing.
homies.
That's like showing the biggest. I know a lot of big people, but they don't raid out at all. The only people that I know that raids out that gets over that 65, 70 to 90 to 100 people is actually Google Blitz. Everyone else that I see that are holding that 100 mark and that have that verified check mark, they just end their stream right away. And it like confuses me. I'm like, what are you doing? You could go help someone else. And they just don't.
Yeah.
So it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And really depends if I go back there ever again.
Yep.
Dirt said, I've raided the missus plenty. What can I say? I do what I can. Well, glad that you're helping out within the community, homie. Round of applause.
Let's go.
I missed. First big raid was from Kugel. Then after that, Kugel, Sab, and Odd Life together. I was blown away. Let's go. I feel like it should be mandatory to raid out. Yes, I do think you should be able to opt into some settings like, hey, I'm okay with raiding, I don't know, like this category, that category, or like if it's 18 plus, I'm okay with it. If it's not, and everything. But I do feel like if you don't choose a raid, Twitch should automatically raid you out.
Yeah, I think so.
A lot of people don't raid. It makes no sense. I vote you guys start your own streaming platform. Mother, I can't, man, I can't even start my own hot dog stand. Like, that, I'm broke.
Yeah. Same. I was about to
I
say,
would
I don't
love
even.
to.
The three of us couldn't even pull that one
Yeah,
off.
no.
I do have
people
a
that
business
say
idea,
that,
which is
that's like-
amazing if anyone wants in on it.
Ooh, I'm
Throwing that out
interested.
there. Contact me, Gracie.
Okay, this is a good question. AFK to chat. Make sure, guys, if you guys are asking any questions, put it in the channel points so we can get those questions right away and we'll add you to the queue. AFK to chat asked the question: if you could ask anything of the community to pay you guys back for helping us, what would it be?
Be involved, man. Be involved. That's the biggest thing for me. Be involved in the support runs, the nukes, all that. Just be involved.
I look at being a part of Team OP. There is no payment. As long as you're doing your thing, you're keeping everything up to date, and you're being yourself, that is payment enough. Now, you being active and being within our chat is so much more, and it's going to help us really help you. But again, if I'm not seeing you and you're not doing anything, how am I going to know who you are? How am I going to know you need that help? How can I put you in that right step? But also, I'm not fully amazing either. Like, I need other people to look at my
You may
stuff
have
and say,
invaded my
"Hey,
mind and my
this is
body,
going to need better."
but there's one thing to say is
So I got
always
people
keep.
critiquing me. I got people. We're all just trying to be better as a whole. That's not really payment. I think that's just doing your due diligence at this job. Thank you, John Ham.
Podcast. We're doing the podcast. Right, can you read the question again, Sab?
Yes,
Because
sir.
you know I'm old.
I do.
Here we go. Rant.
If you could ask anything of the community to pay you guys back for helping us, what would it be?
Going to build off what Odd said, right? Do as I tell you, right? Here we go. Listen,
Told you, I'm
right?
crazy.
Imagine everybody in this goddamn whole communities. Everybody, imagine if, right, every spare moment we can, we were sat in voice chats, making things, bouncing ideas off each other, creating content, posting videos out, starting the algorithm off on everybody's videos by commenting and liking on each other's stuff. Imagine if we were in communities posting those out. Imagine if all of us posted each other out and just try to get one person in a day. We'd double in size every single day. Imagine how many people would be coming in each other's streams all of the time. Imagine if we were in each other's streams as much as we can with every spare moment we can. Imagine how much that would kick us all off in every algorithm everywhere. And every one of us would be given a massive opportunity to go ahead and blow the fuck up and change our lives, be able to work from home and stay with our families and provide for our families without actually needing to leave them every single day. Imagine if the community did what it was intended to do in the first place and everybody worked together to achieve a common goal. Imagine how much would be growing as individuals and as a community. Instead of every man and the dog, right? Oh my God, I've got like, oh my God, I'm doing this now. Oh, I'm going to start my own Discord then. I did good for 2 streams in a row. Like, okay, go and start your own Discord. That's fine. You're supposed to have your own Discord. I get it, right? You're supposed to 100%. But community, okay? A rising tide lifts all ships. But if you're not on that fucking tide, how can you expect to be lifted up with it? Now, if the more people that's on that tide is going to lift, the more ships is going to go higher. That's what I would like in the ideal dream scenario. I would like everyone to actually work together. Imagine saying that just then, what I just said. If we all just
Yeah.
invited one person in, we'd all double in size. Imagine if we all posted each other's link out. Every single one of us posted out Odd Squad, Odd Life when he went live, or every single one of us was pumping up Sab's chat when he was going crazy. Like,
That's actually how I had my biggest stream. Was I told everyone to bring one person in, and that was how I had my biggest stream. Is everyone worked together, brought everyone in, and boom.
I like it.
why not? We all family people. We all like got lives and jobs and people we care about, and that. This is like a side quest. This is a hobby that hopefully one day could change some of our lives because we're a streaming community. Imagine if we all work together. Every man and the dog wants to be, I don't know, the leader of this, the leader of that. You can do all of that, but to get started, it's so much better if we work together.
100%. That's actually going to lead into this next question. And with this question, I want to ask a question to you guys, and you guys can shut it down, tell me no, and explain to the community why you disagree. But I'm actually for it. I've turned a leaf. Mama Amber asked the question, do we have any tournaments coming up? And I want to answer that with, we're doing new events every single time. We're doing all new games. We just need people to be there. We're adding stuff. We're putting it on Discord. You just got to check the events that we're doing. Some are community events. Some are small. Some are large. They're not all tournaments. But with that, I want to wiggle in. We stopped the Fortnite tournaments because everyone and their brothers started doing Fortnite tournaments. Completely got oversaturated. Everyone wanted their name on it. And it really defeated the entire purpose of Team OP, which we talked about on the last podcast. Now, I'm going to say it, and both of you guys can disagree, but this is my own opinion. It's going to be unpopular, but I looked at all the people that did their own tournaments, and they failed. I'm just going to go out and say it, you failed. We were pulling in 60, 70 people, and that was only within 2 weeks of setting shit up. And you got people that had a whole month to set these things up, and you brought in 15 people at max, and those 15 people eliminate 2 or 3 because it was probably me and a couple of my buddies just trying to check out what you were doing. Multiple people, I'm not saying one certain community, I've seen 6 different tournaments go on, and not a single one of those broke over 50. So I would like to bring the tournaments back because no one has posted a new tournament because they know they failed, and they're going to have Team OP because we are going to be the biggest and best tournament. It's not anyone else's. Put Team OP, make yourself the host. I don't care what you do. No one's name's on it. My name's not on it. Kugel's name's not on it. Oddlife's name's not on it. I'd like to bring the Fortnite tournaments back. But the moment we bring that back and everyone goes off and makes 9 more tournaments, you're wasting our time and we're not doing it. So this is going to be just like my heads up and my warning. I'd like to bring it back, but it's up to you guys to understand Team OP is a huge community and a one-time thing, and we're doing 1 tournament a month. And if I see a bunch of community members go out and try and make their own to just say, hey, I wanted my name on it, you didn't understand our vision and you're not listening to us.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a sunglasses moment. Let's go, Sam.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
I had to go on that.
Oh my
rant.
God, he's so right. Listen up. There's a thing pinned to the top of the chat. Someone just said it as a joke in the chat, right? But listen to this. You can accomplish anything as long as you don't care who gets the credit. Well, guess what? Nobody cares whose creator code we're using because none of you know who it is anyway. No one cares. It's literally, we're here to have fun. Let's fill some lobbies and take part. We literally said, let's co-stream it. We're all streamers. You go live, call it your tournament, call it whatever you want. We don't care. Just take part all together. Massive full lobbies, all of us, and then post the content out there so that we all grow from it. You don't need to say who's running it. You don't need to say that there's a leader or anything like that. We're just all going to work together to blow this shit up. Right? And if you donate over $1 right now, I will make sure that Sab gets some of that beard cream so he can get a beard. I swear to God, Fortnite tournaments, Warzone tournaments, whatever you think of, we can do this. W speech by Sab. I've even got my sunglasses on. Odd Life smiling. Love that dude. Let's do this.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm pumped as fuck, and all I get is a yes.
Motherfucker, I just went on a whole speech.
All right, it's odd.
I agree with what both of you guys say. The reason that we stopped doing it in the first place was that everyone and their mom started running a tournament, and like, let's be honest, right? If everyone's doing the same thing, then what's special about anyone doing it, as opposed to all the communities coming together and doing a full lobby, like an actual, 100-person lobby, which is what we want, man. We want to see a full lobby, because if we're running a tournament, we want it to be a tournament, and we want as many people to show up and show out as we can. So I would like to get back to it as well, but we're gonna, exactly what Sab said, we need people to understand what it's all about and what we're doing.
100%.
Well, think about it, right? Listen. I want to say this so that everyone that might possibly watch this can understand it, right? Fortnite tournaments are never going to get your channel big, okay? No. They're just not. Unless you got loads of famous people in your tournaments, then that's never going to get a load of viewers. It's not going to get you a load of people following you. Warzone, whatever we decide to do, Apex, you name it, it's not. But what it will do by us putting on these events and tournaments and fun things to do, it will provide you with regular content so you can break out of your comfort zone and you can provide people with things that you wouldn't usually do and have fun while doing it. It's about having a little something that will bring us together as a community and provide us with content to post out there to be better at what we're trying to make.
Yep.
I agree.
Someone read that.
I like what Dirk just said there, and it's completely true. It's not just Twitch. Huge issue in the racing world right now. New racing divisions and bodies that get shit car counts because it's only cannibalizes other divisions that are happening. There's zero value added, and everything usually dies out just as quickly. And it's not just the Twitch world, and I understand that it's not just Fortnite. I see people now trying to do Warzone. They're trying to do all these things, but they see like a big streamer, and like the thing is, like, I want to say, like, I'm not a big streamer. I'm not. And these guys will tell you themselves they don't think themselves are a big streamer. We're just a large community that's trying to do something for y'all. And when you see someone get a lobby of 70, 80 people, you go, well, that one guy did it, so I can do it. That's the difference, that we're not just one guy. We're multiple communities all working together as a group. And that's what these people don't understand. They think the individual can do it and they'll win everything. Newsflash for everyone, when we do these big community nights, you're not making bits, you're not making subs, you're not making money. We're doing it to give back to the community. And people think, oh, well, if I have this big tournament with 80 people, that's 80 people that's going to give me money. No, that's not what it is. Everyone's just there to enjoy the game. It's 80 different streamers trying to make content. We're not there for the money. We're there for the fun, the laughs, and everything else. Someone that's using these tournaments to go, well, this is going to help me get this amount of money, you're already destined to fail before you even click live that night. That's all I gotta say.
You don't get no subs on tournament nights or anything. No. Everyone's playing the game, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's playing the game. Everyone's enjoying themselves. Forget about all of that shit and just concentrate on having fun. The best you can hope for is maybe some followers from people that's taking part with you, and some great clips, some awesome videos for you to post, and maybe something new that you want to take part in more often.
Exactly.
All
right. Next question. Combat Pastor asked the question, how do you guys choose your content? I am actually going to kick this straight to Odd Life, because Odd Life, I feel, does complete different content from like the majority of us.
Okay, sorry, what was the question? I was reading chat.
Hey, that's my line.
How do you choose your content?
Oh, I honestly, I do what I feel like, because if not, then it's a damn chore. So I just do whatever I feel like doing that day. Like, if I feel like going and doing an IRL fishing stream, then hell, I'm going to do an IRL fishing stream. If I feel like having a chill day at home, then I'm going to do an OSRS stream. And it realistically, like, if you don't do what you want to do, it makes this streaming shit so much harder. So I just be doing me, man. I just be doing myself and hoping that people will tag along with me for the ride and the journey, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're not playing what you want to play, you're going to make yourself miserable. That's the biggest one for me.
So I shouldn't do marbles? All right, read the question again.
I gotta run to the washroom. 1 sec, guys.
You're good.
All right.
How do you choose your content?
Oh, me.
Yeah.
I survive until I've got an amazing, cool idea, and then I love it. If I've got a really cool idea that I'm like, oh my God, that's going to be awesome, then those are the streams where I just shine. I just thrive in those. It's fun, it's exciting, it's entertaining, it's engaging. But those streams where I've just got to go live, I'm supposed to go live and all that stuff, I'm not really down with that. I like doing weird and wonderful things. I like being creative and doing things that maybe people have not seen before and I've never done before. And yeah.
All right. For myself, it's hard to just
suck a fat one. I don't know. Mine does too.
Content-wise, you can't force content. Something that you
I got you covered, Sab. Bro. He does what I tell him. We're good. Let's go.
Yeah, I do what Dad tells me. Yeah, no.
I,
So
I
like,
told this guy to get dressed up as a police officer. He decided he's going to do an ICE agent, and we're all going to run in now to buildings and deport people in Warzone. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to dress up as a policeman from England and just knock on people's doors on Fortnite. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on here then? Yeah, he takes the
yes,
ideas and he runs with it.
yeah.
Go ahead.
But like the ideas is what makes a lot of people, how I'm understanding the content is you're thinking, what game am I playing today? If that is your number one question, you have failed. Your question should not be what am I playing today. It's what are you bringing to the table. If you're going to go live and the only thing is, oh, what game do you think people are going to like? A lot of people are not there for the game. I've had my dad yell at me 1,000 times because he looks at me and goes, the moment you turn on a game, everyone goes quiet because you suck at gaming. They enjoy.
No. Hey, say it for real. That's not what I said. The first bit is what I said.
The first
right?
bit. The
But
first.
you
bit,
are the
yes.
content.
I'm the
You,
content.
people
They
nobody
come
watches
for
a
me.
small streamer for the game.
Correct.
No.
If they
Yeah,
wanted to
it's
see that
you.
game, they're gonna go watch Clicks. They're gonna go watch Kai. They're gonna go watch iShowSpeed. They're gonna watch those guys, Nick A30 and stuff like that for the game. They're gonna go watch people that are famously known for playing the game good. The reason they're watching you is because they like you, they like the banter, they like the content that you're providing. They could care less about whatever game you play. So don't think about the game you're going to play content wise. Think about what you're going to offer the chat to keep them involved and interacting with you.
So that's why Odd plays games we don't understand because we don't know if he's really good or not.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Ah. For you have nothing to give people. Everyone's unique.
Yes.
Everyone's got something to give people. Just put yourself
Yeah.
out there. Your audience will find you if that's truly what you want to do. But again, I highly recommend just streaming for fun. Don't
Yep.
ever start streaming with the intent of, oh, I need to make this a job, because then your whole mindset changes. Like,
Correct.
do what you find to be fun and entertaining. I prefer talking streams. If you just concentrating on the game, I'm not watching. I don't want to watch games all day, every day.
No.
I'll be in your chat. I'll try and get you talking. I'll talk to you, and I'm not leaving because I'm community aspect and things. But I genuinely want to be there for you.
I like that.
Yo, Power, thank you for the redeem.
All right. We got Mobro with the statement. You guys have done loads for me, and I have nothing but love and respect for you all wholeheartedly. No question. Mobro, can we all do it together? Can we all do it together? Google's still reading chat. Odd Life's reading chat. They're being amazing streamers. Everyone bow your head right now and hail the Mobro for being in his presence.
Well, bro. All right,
Thank
here
you,
we go.
Where do we go?
Yeah, I want to scroll back up. My entire month has been absolutely zero content. My one stream that was supposed to be actual content failed. Okay, so you have just came along into the community. I am sure, like now, as you're more into the community, more things will happen and everything. But bro, if you got something big on, message one of us, message me, like message one of us, and we will try our best to help out. You have just started being active in the community, and hopefully the community can benefit you. I'll be honest,
100%.
like you got to keep putting stuff out there in this streaming world. Listen to this. You need two things in business, right? You need two things in business. I say it all the time. You need a unique selling point, right? Or you need to be first to the market. And actually, what you do is a unique selling point. Oh, no, it failed like the hotspot failed. You just let me give a speech for nothing, bro. I'm in the middle of like telling you, motherfucker, man. Just like, hey, get on with the fuck all this chat, man. Let's go.
Next question.
Seriously, Pub, you have a big clan event going on in a few months. Send me a message, man. Details, everything. If you're an active member of the community, then we will do whatever we can for everyone. We have
Fact.
teams for it.
1000%. Detective Pretzel asked the question: do you guys have a content creation strategy for your channels? And if you do, what advice would you give others to make their own? Content creation strategy.
I really don't.
Yes.
No, it just be yourself.
Yeah, I just be
Content
doing me.
creation. The strategy, I guess, is just everything we're doing here. It's posting yourself
Yeah.
out. It's being that person that's just constantly doing things on a daily basis. If you're posting yourself out, you're networking, you're talking in chat, you like the creation strategy in itself is everything that we're doing right here and just speaking and telling you guys what our ideology is and what we're doing. You can learn that entire strategy just being here. And like there is no like yes or no, and if it works for you it'll work for me. Like everyone's going to have their own completely different strategy that's going to work for them, but we can only give the basics.
Yep.
I am the definition of no routine, no
Yes.
strategy. I genuinely think of something and just go for it. Whatever I feel, I come try to do something weird and wonderful. I'll try 10 little different ideas and I'll go through making 10 different things before I accomplish one. Um, and my thing is, I would like to be a lot more organized. I have worked a lot with the help of a few others. Shout out to Vix and things like that. To put together a complete routine that fits my life, where I could be making content for other platforms and I can be streaming super regularly on here and all sorts. I just My kids are off school for the summer break, so I haven't gotten started yet. But it's in they go home in the no, sorry, go home. They go to back to school in a couple of weeks, and then during the day I can get this routine started. I'm going to genuinely treat it like a 9 to 5 job, and I am going to make sure it's what's best for my life. So if I can make it this far without actually having any consistency or routine, I'm just wondering what could I accomplish if I become an organized with this stuff.
Google
Oh, yeah.
talking about 9 to 5 as if it's not a like 9 to 9 type of job.
Oh my god, it's 24 hours, isn't it? I wake up in the middle of the
It's
night and
24
people's
hours.
like, "Oh, dude, Discord, something's happened in Discord." Like, 24-hour job, man.
Yeah.
Especially with the time zones, bro. It's really hard to be
Yeah.
at some of the American streams and that. Really hard.
I agree.
All right. Let's stop reading. Next question now. Read it.
Next question. Not
Yo,
sure if
Cozy,
this was
hi.
asked, but someone becoming affiliate within the last few months, what would be something you would focus on right after achieving that goal?
Mm, Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop the networking. I see it too many people stop doing what worked for them to get to where they are once they reach that affiliate goal. But like let's be real guys, affiliate is just the start. It is just the start of making streaming what you want it to be. So don't stop doing what was working for you in the beginning, because it can continue to work for you if you continue to do it right. Um Unfortunately, I
Remember.
see so many people do that.
Let's go, Big Goat.
Hi, Cozy.
Yes. So I agree with that. And I see a lot of people, and I hate to focus on the negative, but like it comes with a lot of people that first get that affiliate. You do all these amazing things. You're pumping up. You're networking. You're connecting. You're reaching out to other communities. You're involved in events. You're doing so much to get that affiliate, and you finally get that affiliate. And the very first day of making affiliate, they put their stream tile. I made affiliate. Then they just sit back and wait for the money to hit like their Kai Cenat. That's not how streaming works. Just
Oh,
because you finally hit that little goal does not mean you're going to become a millionaire within the next day. Affiliate is, yeah, you can
Yeah.
possibly monetize this platform, but that's not saying you're getting a payout your first month. That's not saying you're getting a payout in your first 6 months. You need to still be putting out content and still do everything you were doing to get that goal, and then possibly you will get some good people around you that will hang out. And that's still not saying that they're going to send you money. If you're looking at just at the money aspect, you've already taken 6 steps back and you're not going to push any further. Thank you, Dad.
I wasn't doing that to you. There's some very unruly chatters this evening. I totally agree. Why is that the end goal? That makes no sense. The affiliate's far too easy to get. Now I mean that, right? I know some people have trouble getting it, right? But affiliate's too easy to get. You're supposed to know the struggle. You're supposed to know the struggle. Like the amount of look, right? Thousands of people the community's helped get to affiliate, right? Thousands. And I'm guessing you guys has done the same, right?
Yep.
But like most of them will just be like, right, I'll leave, and then they start their own thing, and then they send an invite to everybody in our community, and it's like, oh, I thought you were doing that because you were part of us. We are in this together, you know. But they don't. This is why I don't think helping affiliates get affiliate should be so much of a big deal. I know it is to others, and I respect that because I've done it as well. But it's supposed to be hard. You're supposed to understand the struggle, to be grateful for what you're getting and the help you receive, and to make you work harder. Hey, do you know what my follower goal is? I'm always one away. Always one away. If I get a follower now, I'm going to want another one and another one.
Yep.
And goal should be the same with everything else, I feel. I always want to be the hardest working person in the room. If I see someone doing something really cool, I'm like, damn, bro, I need to step my game up. Like, yes, okay, maybe I can do this, I can do that. Like, fuck, man. Yeah, good luck,
Completely
but
agree.
affiliate just means work harder now.
Yeah, agreed.
Hell yeah. Way too much to sit back and wait for the money to come in. Yeah. Work for it, man. Do it right.
Got to.
Work with us. Oh, fuck, man. I'm grateful. Hey, let's go.
Let's go,
It's his
go.
birthday, and I'm here with. Happy birthday as well, Goat, to your son. Turn
Happy
2
birthday.
today. Congratulations.
Let's go.
All right, how hit me with another question, homie.
IRL question from Dirt. Why the do I have constant audio issues as soon as I am out attempting IRL?
Well, we have a tech team on Oasis who can gladly help you. We have multiple PC experts from everything and anything. So if you need help, you drop on into Oasis and tag the tech team.
Why'd that sound like a proper commercial?
That's legit. That's literally it. We have an actual PC expert, okay? They will genuinely fix that shit. They will fix. They know way more than me. They will genuinely fix that. If
I
you've
love
got
that.
problems, tech team, and I guarantee you one of us will sort it out.
Google's selling his own ads now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clip that and
I'm
just
selling
add
my
it
own
as
ads.
an ad.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got problems. Well, we also have a fully qualified psychotherapist running our mental health section. Don't we? We actually do.
You
A
do.
fully
You do.
qualified,
It's great.
one of the highest qualified psychotherapists in the country. Oh, hi, there she is. Hi, Vicky.
There she is. That's Mom.
Let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, that's who I'm banging on a regular basis.
Jeez. That's my
High
mother.
five, people.
I'm not
Someone give me high
high-fiving you.
five right now.
No.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Guys, anybody. Thank you.
I'm sorry,
That's why I'm
Mom.
scared of Vix.
I'm sorry.
Just had to add that comment. It's just, that's my lady, okay? I like her a lot. All right.
All right. We got. This is technically the end of the questions until more people put more in. You guys keep putting your questions in. We're reading them all. I got Detective Pretzel here asked the question, what is a common piece of streaming advice that you actually disagree with, especially one newer streamers always hear?
You don't have to ask anything, Giddy. We're glad you're here. Common piece of advice.
No,
I
what's
don't
a
know.
common piece of streaming advice that you disagree with that all new streamers typically hear?
Damn follower only chat.
Oh my god, man! Hey, why do streamers think it's okay to put follower only chat on? I'm not clicking on it, homie.
No,
I'm
I'm
not.
clicking out right away.
I'm not. Okay, it's not gonna make it so that everyone that looks at you will have to follow you to talk. Okay, it's not follower only. It's not. It's gonna put people off. If I send a raid over to you, right?
Let's go,
If I
Cookie.
send a raid over to you, don't have follow. If I see that it's on follower only, I'm not raiding over. I cannot
No.
because I can't do that to people.
Correct.
You have to earn that follow.
Exactly.
That I need to pay for a group for followers. Don't listen up. There's multiple Discords out there where you pay them and they show up
Yeah,
in your
don't do
channel.
that.
But I'm telling you, the second you stop paying, right, is
They're
they
gone.
stop coming in. They
Yeah,
stop
don't do
coming in,
that.
and that's it. The best way to do it is to work on yourself, your entertainment value, and the things you do. Make some actual friendships, and then guess what happens? Guess what happens? Even if you left those communities, your viewership stays exactly the same.
Yep. And I'd even say with that I hear a lot of new streamers say, and like we'll even say Team OP Discords for this reasoning.
You know what I mean?
I see a lot of new streamers, they will join one of the Discords here and they will go, I was told I come here and I make affiliate. That's how it works, right? No.
Yeah,
No, that's not how it works. Just because you join and you've been a part of the community for 30 seconds does not mean you get that automatic nuke. Does not mean you get that automatic support run. You're not. That's not how Discords work. Just because you joined 100 Discords does not mean you're going to have 100 viewers. You actually have to go out, make those bonds, and make those connections. If you're just joining a Discord and going, okay, well, now I got another follower, I got another viewer, that's not actually how this works. And I see a lot of new streamers struggle with that. And they just join every single Discord they see. And they're like, well, hey, I joined your Discord. You're going to follow me and view my stream, right? No, I'm not. But thanks for joining the Discord. I know you're going to leave in about 2 days. So I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, and to add to that, there's hundreds to thousands of people in these Discords. Like, there's only 24 hours in a day, so we can't physically be there for every one of your streams. It's just not possible, or else the same 24 people are getting that support every day. So that's the only thing I have to add to that.
Oh, Jesus.
Pay the biggest price. Hey, Pinkman, ain't no one reading that shit, homie. I'm sorry. We'll read it. I'll be nice, okay?
Jesus.
I'll be nice. We'll read it.
Oh, my Lord.
We'll
I'll
read
read
it.
it.
Hey,
All
everybody.
right.
Welcome in. Thank you. Come on, then.
First,
We've got
before
more
I
questions,
read that
and then we're going to have
one,
to read that.
I'm going to roid. I'm going to roid out. Goat's question was, no one explains how to use them, really. So, Goat, that is a really good thing. If you don't know how to use the Discord, even if it's not one of ours, hop in their main chat. Hey guys, I'm new here. What's going on? Where can I post this? What can I do here? And if that community is a good community, they should be able to explain it to you, one of their people that have been there long enough. Never be afraid to ask that question, because if you're afraid or if the Discord looks way too big and you're like, oh my gosh, there's just so much here, and you stay quiet, you joining that community has not benefited anyone. So make sure to ask those questions so you can benefit from it as well as them, and everyone's working together as a whole group.
Jumping in a voice chat works so much better networking wise. You get to talk to people. Like, how many times does someone new jump in a voice chat? You end up dropping them a follow and be like, hey, when they leave, they're like, hey, that guy was pretty cool, man. And then you go and check them out. Like, after that.
I agree
Yeah.
with that.
If you're frightened, right? Or you don't understand just message one of us.
Yep.
Just please do. We can tailor any
agree.
experience to you, and hopefully it'll fit. And hey, it might not be the place for you. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You know what I mean? We're trying to look for people that we do vibe with, but it's definitely worth at least talking to one of us. Hey, you want to
Alright.
read Pink's thing so that I
Yep.
don't look like an asshole?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just like to have fun with fun people, hang out in streams
That's a
to
lie.
socialize. Let me finish.
You
Network
know
with
what's green.
people to find people from all over the world. It's pretty amazing the friends we can make and the things we can learn from them. The connections we make, the memories, and the good feelings mean more than anything to me. People that you vibe with naturally be in your streams, and you will naturally be in theirs.
You're waiting for me to call bullshit on his shit, aren't you? You're waiting for me. I'm not gonna do it. I'm a nice
I'll
person.
start.
I'm
I'm not gonna call BS, but the
Aw,
only
man.
thing I don't like about
You
it,
know.
Pinkman, is
Oh, shit.
you
Don't
said no.
Don't actually.
People that vibe
We're good.
naturally in your streams, and you will naturally vibe in theirs. Don't. So I see this as an issue with a lot of new streamers. Pinkman, I know you're very seasoned. I'm not saying you're new, but I want to say this for everyone watching. Just because you're in their stream, do not think that's automatically going to have them come to yours. It's just a very big thing
Facts.
I want to say. Maybe you really enjoy their content, but they're doing IRL stuff, so they're not going to hop in instantly to yours. On top of that, maybe they don't like your content. I have a lot of people that go, wow, man, you drink, you do this, you do that. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I can't watch your content, but I love you as a person. We'll talk offline, but I just won't be in your stream. Completely okay with that. I'm still going to be in your stream because I like your content. But just because I'm in yours does not mean you're going to be in mine. Because now that's just following the same follow for follow, support for support. And that once you're doing that, it falls apart. Do not think just because you help, they're going to help you too. Just because they
Yeah.
sub to you doesn't mean you gotta sub to them. Or just because they sent you bits, you gotta send bits. That no, that's not how it works. That's not how that
No,
works.
I would say the ratio is actually like 1 in 50 people will actually support you back. That's just the ways of the game.
I get burnout, bro. I'm in people's streams all day, every day. I help people. I make things every single day. I post people out. I do all sorts. I get burnout, bro. And then I sit here and talk, and I just feel like my views don't match the work I'm putting in. So that's why I'm
Feel
trying to
that.
concentrate on making cool things. Like, it sucks, bro. You're never gonna have the same amount. So if you get like Odd said, 1 in 50, you know what I mean? I've worked for people for hours making stuff, hours, if not longer, and then I just don't ever see them in my streams and stuff. So it's not like a guaranteed thing. You just learn from any mistakes you've made, move on, and try and do it better the next time.
Yep.
I agree.
One pitcher, one catcher. Yeah,
Alright,
man.
I just caught up with chat.
All right.
Next question. When will Sab have a Kugel lookalike stream needs to dress up like his dad?
They already did.
I've already
Why does
done
everyone dress up
this.
as me for Halloween?
I've already
This
done
is
this.
bullshit.
But I have not had anyone dress up as me, so I'm just chopped liver. I just want to be everyone else, I guess. It's fine.
I'd have to lose weight on my legs.
Oh my lord.
Do things for free, but sometimes you gotta charge. Lady, I don't like charging people. Like, genuinely, if someone shows up in my stream, I'll do anything they ask because I'm so very grateful for it.
I agree.
So very grateful for it. I
Thank
really
you,
am.
bro.
More, god damn it. But yeah, dress up as me, that's fine. But again, that would be some engaging, entertaining content. That really would. Where y'all dress up as each other for the stream. I could probably pull off Odd. No, that sounded like I was going to jerk him off. Wait, what? What? Like, I don't know about Sab, but like I could probably be Odd. I might be able to be Sab.
Whatever
You
you're
need some
into,
hair.
man.
I just need a wig and then just go like this. you, but that would be entertaining content, dressing up as each other, you going outside of the box. It's not something that you always see. Like, that's it. Do something different. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm going to engage in. Sorry if I've missed anyone's comments. Go ahead. Next thing. Unless anyone, did I talk about?
No,
My
no,
bad.
no, no. You're good. You're good.
Yo, Blessy, just fuck off.
Just be a knee with a gator head. Jesus, crazy. All right. Next question. Just a good question. How do you guys recruit without sounding like bots that we all see constantly trying to recruit people?
Oh man, genuine conversation. Like not just the regular, hey, how long have you been streaming? How long have you No, you go in there and hey, how's the stream going? Are you doing good? And have real genuine conversation, cuz one thing that those bots and scammers do is they get right to the point. Right to the point. They're pretty quick, and then they'll get frustrated when it's not going their way. So I just try to be genuinely me and have real conversation with them. That's the way I recruit anyways.
I agree with that.
Good night, Lucy.
Good night, Lucy.
Sorry for interrupting, but yeah. Recruiting for me is it's not enough. I can just be in one stream at a time, and if I'm giving genuine conversation, that's one at a time. We got like 12 people a day leave Oasis. I need to get at least 12 people in, maybe more. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Sometimes more, sometimes less. I need to get more people in than that just to maintain where we at, right?
Yeah.
Me and Vicky stopped. But what we used to do is we used to go on other platforms, make weird and wonderful posts, right? And post us everywhere, show some of our accomplishments and post us out. And the more eyes that we could get on it, the better it done. And it made the Discord grow. Me and Vicky stopped doing that. Stopped. And I started posting my own link. Because if I'm the only single one that's doing it, right, then everyone else, all these people that were joining, was just going to everybody's channels, which is what the community's supposed to be. And I didn't see ever anybody else posting us out. And it just was kind of disheartening for me. So I started concentrating on my own channel to try and maintain some growth on mine as well. I want to get back to that, but I'm going to need someone to do it with us. I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it. We could post all of us out, but I promise we could genuinely double our numbers in a very short time.
I like it. I gotta say, like, I've even had me and Kugel sat in this one guy's stream, and he goes, hey, like, are you trying to recruit this guy? I said, actually, give me an hour. I said, give me an hour. I'll get him recruited. Watch me do my work. And he goes, but you're not saying anything. I said, I know. I don't want you here. Because when I do my recruiting is like me individualized. And I love Kugel. Kugel's amazing. Great dad. But you have that check mark beside him that they're highlighting Kugel, and they're looking at him and they're staring at him. And I go, for me to show myself and my true identity, I'm just going to have to wait till Kugel goes off and let me do my thing so I can properly bring him in. And there's like nothing wrong against that. It's just something I'm personally doing on myself to be more genuine to my own human being. That makes it easier for me to not sound like a bot, that I just look like the mini me of Kugel running around going, hey, come play with us. Not with the giggity.
Sorry, lady, thank you so goddamn much. Lady, sorry, but you got your logo on there twice now. You're double
Let's
staring at
go.
me. Lady, thank you so very much. Hey, that's something people don't do. They don't. It's the Twitch makes it hard for people to donate, so people do the subs and things. But for someone to go out of the way and do that, thank you so much, man. Thank you. This is going to be the first time we've hit the week's goal, lady. Like, God bless you. Okay, that's staring at me right now. That is staring at me right now. That is lady, thank you so much. When does Kugel plan on updating the photo collage on his channel to more recent photos? Listen, fuck you. Hey, bro. Hey, you should see what I did look like before, bro. I was nice. If so, I'll go back to the old photo. Yo, Mini Wolfbean, thank you. Dude, I'm so fucking on the way.
You're doing great. I'm proud of you.
Is that a different one?
Yeah.
Lady, we were only $5 away. 5? Yo, Wolf, thank you so much. Lady, again, thank you. Both of you. Lady, we were 5 away. What the fuck? Yo, hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you. Do you want me to make you a video or something for that? Like, I gladly will. Loving the vibe here. Thank you, Minnie. I appreciate it. I'm just going to just ignore these two. Like, I appreciate you guys very, very much. God bless you all. No, lady, hey, lady, thank you. Not when I looked. Lady, it was only $5 away. It was only 5, and you just smashed it. Thank you. Hey man, I appreciate it. Hey, I'm sorry for interrupting, guys. I couldn't ignore that. That's insane.
No,
You
you
can't ignore that. Never
expected.
ignore it.
Thank you. Hey, we hit the goal though. We hit
W
the goal, and
goals?
Lady's on my TV twice.
As she
Thank
should
you.
be.
Hey, I'm gonna be posting some YouTube videos tomorrow, so in the background of my YouTube videos, your face is gonna be there. Appreciate it.
All right, Katie
all right, go ahead.
Coates. She has a question. Today, I quit one of my 4 jobs due to full-blown burnout. How do you guys deal with burnout? Or do you guys even get burnout? Or is it just me?
But like I come from the live events organization business, and that was a lot more stressful than Twitch was, so that burned me out harder. But this Twitch thing, like
Super Gator
it's hard.
Jackpot.
I don't know,
Spin
it's a
the
little
wheel to
different.
win.
I could definitely understand burning out working 4 jobs though. Like, I don't even want to go work one.
Hey, Sab, you want to do the whole thank yous and that?
Yeah. First off, Layhurst, thank you. Absolute W. I'm looking at my spin wheel. I gotta make her a bot command. That will happen in due time.
Let's go.
Absolute W's. I love you, Lady Hers. Always love gaming with you. Happy birthday, and stop spending money on me already. I love you so much.
Oh,
I hope
bless
you
you.
enjoy your emotes and everything else. Burnout. I learned this recently. I did have burnout. Took like a week, 2 weeks off. I think I got more burnout because of the week or 2 weeks I took off, because everything slowed down because I completely removed myself from the scene. And I think burnout comes with I was doing too much to try and impress and make everyone else happier than I was enjoying myself. I treated this way too much as a job. I treated this way too much of what can I make that's amazing, that's going to make everyone go crazy, and I would spend hours upon hours on something, and I would go live, and everyone would be like, meh, it's all right, or wow, yeah, it looks cool, and then it'll never be used again. I was getting upset, and I was dealing with, I'm staring at the view counts, I'm staring at the follower counts, I'm looking at my goals going, what am I doing wrong? I started comparing myself to all these other streamers, and it just started to weigh down on me way too much. And after a lot of talks, I know me and Kukul have had a lot of talks, I had to stop comparing myself. I need to start making stuff that I enjoy, things that like I'm having fun with. I'm not gonna make something and put it on my stream to represent me that I think will make people happy. Is it gonna make me happy? Is it going to be something I'm enjoying doing that I don't mind if it takes time out of my day? And I need to stop comparing myself and stop looking at the numbers and just enjoy this as fun and a hobby and just something where we're all being together, and that weight just lifts off your chest and that burnout kind of dissipates from that.
Burnout for me, I get it a lot. I get it, but it makes zero difference. I ain't never gonna stop. I'm always gonna be doing something, making something, creating something, and changing something. Like always, because this is my family. These are my children that I'm trying to provide for. This is a house I'm trying to thingy. I would like to provide a good life for my children while still staying at home while they grow up. They don't miss their dad. When they get older, if anything ever happens to me, they've got a million different memories of places we've been and things we've done. They remember my dad was there. Yeah, they've only got one parent, but like, hey, sure as shit, they seen that parent every single day. I'm here for them all the time. And that right there means more than anyone could possibly imagine to me. And that is why I have to make it work from home right here. So I ain't never gonna give up. No matter how burnt out I get, I'll suffer. I'll feel the pain. If my head hurts, if I'm worn out, if I'm knackered, if I'm in completely fucked, I don't give a shit because all I know is they're happy.
100%.
So by me feeling burnout, that makes no difference. I'm gonna keep going. You'll listen to me complain. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm always gonna keep pushing.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, that really got emotional, but like I mean that.
I love you,
Thanks.
Dad, but the heart just kills me every time.
Thanks, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
bring
no,
everyone down or
no,
anything.
that's good. That's you're showing your true self, which a lot of people don't do on the platform, which we prefer. That's what we want. That's what we love. That's what we adore about you
Yeah.
and your
So
bald
as for
head.
burnout, shut the fuck up. I was in my emotion. Right? So as to answer the question, thank you for all the kind words, guys, and the hugs and stuff. But as to answer, who asked that question? Who asked the
Katie
question?
Codes.
So, Katie, as my answer to that question, instead of explaining how I deal with it, right? To answer your question, remember the ultimate goal is happiness. That's the only goal anyone should have, happiness for yourself and your loved ones. And if the decision to have less money or work less or do something more and earn more or go out or do whatever your decision is, if it results in you or your loved ones being happier, then the answer is yes. Do that. That's it. Someone needs to screenshot that, edit a dick in his mouth. There we go.
That's.
Sorry.
I was gonna say number one dad advice. Clip that, but like, yeah. Odd life too. Yeah.
Yeah, I ruined a good clip. I ruined a clip. I'm sorry.
you were fucking killing it there, and you just
Yeah.
lost it.
God damn Canadians.
Oh, that was good.
All right, let's go.
Detective Pretzel asked the question: what's the biggest challenge you faced as a streamer that no one has warned you about?
Other people.
Yeah,
Like for real,
100%.
dealing with a lot of other people, man. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not. You're never gonna make everyone happy. There's always gonna be people who don't like you. Um, and it's just you just gotta figure out how to push by it and push through it.
I agree with them. Like I can't add more than that.
Yeah, you can't. That's the people. It's really the people, like, because you can get for every good person you're gonna meet a couple of bad ones as well. So like
Yeah.
the big challenge is like finding out who are the toxic people you probably don't match up values with and who's going to tear you down, because the moment you start feeling better or feeling good, there's gonna be someone out there that's going to try and target your happiness to change it and make you rage or get you upset because that's what they think their content's about, and they can make or break you, and you have to stand up for that. You have to do your best on it. But like there's constant people that are going to be out there that are going to try to cause drama, and it will turn into a high school really quickly if you don't deal with those issues. So I'd say like no one's gonna warn you about that. Because once you get warned, hey, so and so's a terrible person, they do XYZ, then you start thinking in your head, well, this person's now spreading bad gas around. Should I be
Yeah.
trusting them as well? So now no one's warning anyone of the true bad people because now it makes them look like the bad person. And it's a domino effect that can just get really messy.
Oddlife did tell me you were a bit of a dickhead.
I
Like he warned me, but
Straight
I still
up.
went ahead anyway.
Damn
Like
straight.
he was right. No, but yeah, people. I started this platform like in the community. It used to be called Parents Unite and everything, right? I believed that I could bring everyone together and get everyone to work together and achieve something cool. It didn't happen, but it's happening. But I didn't. It took us a while to realize you can't make everybody like you, no matter how much of a nice person you try to be. You gotta know how to take negative comments in shit. It's like being famous. There's ups and downs with it. But if you let it break you, it'll be hard for you in the streaming world. At least you have to be strong minded, in my opinion, guys.
agree.
I would agree with that.
I agree.
I would agree with that.
I tell Dad he's famous
Yeah.
every day. He hates me for it.
That's pretty cool. I'm not at all. I'm still a small streamer, homie. I am. I can hit 200 views. I can hit like freaking 20 views, and as long as my chat's still moving, I feel like I'm doing something right.
Yep.
Spread the gas all the time. Makes sense. Why people run from the room? That's wrong kind of gas. Right. Hey, W Raid.
W Ray.
Any more questions?
That is currently the very last question. I'll do like a final.
Yeah, man.
If anyone has any questions, go for them. We're more than
If you're not
welcome.
everyone's cup of tea, otherwise be a mug. So your authentic self. Yeah.
Are we gonna do the same thing and
As long
raid
as
to the
you.
same person at the end? I totally think we should.
I
Yeah.
like it.
If you want, that's fine. Right. In the
Are we all
meantime,
good?
guys.
Do we have anything you guys want to put out personally yourselves?
Any tips for being more social? Question just got asked. Any tips for being more social? Sab. Apart from being an alcoholic, what else?
Being social. Stop.
No, I'm sorry.
Thinking you're
You can't
talking
not
to
laugh.
people. Yeah, I'll just take that. I'll take it straight.
Please, just okay with it. It's just no.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've heard the millions of ideas out there. You're talking to a screen. If you have that social anxiety and you're scared, yada yada yada, start streaming with your camera off. Get used to talking to people, so when you do turn that camera on, they can match that face. If that is how you have to do it in the beginning, the camera is definitely going to help you. But I will say, if you have that social anxiety and you're scared and you have that stage fright, start with the camera off. Get used to talking to people. Once you start getting used to talking to these people, you're no longer going to look at them as they're a stranger. You're going to go, wow, these are my friends, and you're going to be more comfortable turning on that camera. And when those newer people come in and you already have your friends around, it's just like you're talking to a random stranger that walked up to you at the bar, and you won't be as scared to be social anymore. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be more social, okay, that is totally a learned thing.
Agreed.
Yeah, I know, and wish you would stop. Not Dirt 3M. It's easy for me. I talk to myself all the time. Not Dirt. Yeah, I know, and I wish you would stop. Okay, okay, right, okay. Fair play. That was
like
okay.
that.
That was a good one.
That was
Okay.
good.
Be more social. You can learn that process, man. You can learn that process. It is there's social
Yeah.
interactions and stuff like that. You can literally go on YouTube and get better at it. I used to put photographs. I used to cut things out of the paper and everything when I realized talking to photos of my family didn't work for me. And I used to put it behind my camera. And when I was answering chat, I would talk to the camera. I would talk to the picture behind the camera as well. But getting more social, I don't think you need to. I think it'll naturally happen the more you hang around. So maybe you got to take the first step and actually jump in some voice chats with people. Jump in some voice chats with people. That works so much better. Talk to people in their streams. Jump on someone else's stream, game with them or anything. Just push yourself to take the first step. You don't have to pressure yourself into talking all the time, but at least try and do something little by little, and you will get it.
Yeah. We got 2 more questions
Right.
now. First question. This is actually a really good question. I would love to know the answer to it. It's directed pointedly at Kugel. Would you ever get hair plugs? Completely good question there. Would you get hair
Earplugs?
Hair plugs.
Hair? Mate, why is everyone obsessed with the hair? You know, I look amazing with hair. I look amazing with hair. Is that dude's name Ben Durr? that's hilarious. No, I look great with hair. You should see, motherfucker. I'll tell you what. I'll put a wig on tomorrow. For tomorrow's stream, I'll wear a wig, okay? And I'll tell you, you'll come in here and you'll be like, you know what? I never realized it, but Kugel's kind of hot. Like, fuck, bro, wow. Like, you're all gonna be like that. Watch. One biddy right now. One biddy, and I'll wear a wig tomorrow. One. Bet. No, that's the word. Bet.
No. Stay silent.
Do it, Kugel.
Stay silent.
No, that's what we can't stay silent. Seems quiet. Fuck all of you. You're just trying to make me bald. You're trying to make me bald on tomorrow's stream. Okay, thank you. We got one. Like, yeah. Big shout out
for someone to do like 2. I was waiting for 2.
Kugel, no wig. I'm gonna wear a wig. One for one appears, 2's and 3's a wank. Never mind.
Yeah, 3's a wank. Anyways, Katie Codes asked the question: is a camera required for streaming? You mentioned start without in the event of social anxiety. What about never going on camera at all? Okay.
There's big streamers out there that don't have cameras. Yes, I do believe that it is a thing. Stop putting 3 in me chat. 3's a wank. Okay. Thank you, Crazy X. I got a quick turnaround time. Shut up. Right. This is not a family channel. This is an After Dark thing now. Oh my god, it's messed up. But
the boy Holsonator. Let's fucking go. That is what happens when Dirt does his wank, and we are going to continue to answer this question, Katie Coates.
Oh no! Yo, Holsonator, thank you. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Cameras are not required. However, personal opinion, they help. So when you get rated, you get bits, you get subs, you get sprayed all over on like our good friendly dad here. You're able to see that reaction to create that bond just so much more strengthened. I see people that don't have cameras, and I hit the channel point hydrate because I think it's hilarious. And they go, well, yeah, thank you for the hydrate. And I see none of it happen on camera. How do I know you drank that water? You could be lying to me right now. Like, where are we? So, like, I feel like you're just able to do so much more content creation-wise when you have that camera. But again, it is not required. You're able to do streaming. I know a lot of streamers that do content. I can't
hear a word you're saying, Sab.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Yo, Vet, thank you.
The content creation is just.
And since I ate all that food, I drank a beer.
I'll end it at that. I
drank another beer. 3 beers.
Yeah.
4 beers.
I don't
5 beers. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers. And a Bloody Mary.
No one needs to get anything. We're all good. Thank you. you. Do I talk now or do I wait? Right. Kitty, can you hear me? Right? You already have a character. Okay? You already have a little thing. Why not, right? If you're not comfortable being on camera, look at what we can create. We could do like a PNG tuber or a VTuber or something. You already have a character. People like something to interact with. People like something to talk to. Why not considering doing a PNG tuber or a VTuber? Like, so your little character animates, talks when you talk, and so on and so forth. You won't need to buy any extra equipment if you've already got a camera, and I can show you how to do it all. It's a thought. If you're not comfortable with being on camera at first, then try do something like that. Shit, fuck. Bender! Hey, Bender! Welcome in. I like your name. Okay, it's hilarious. Thank you. I don't know any of that is possible.
You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing to say and always keep.
Jesus Christ, how do you not hype me, man? Why is it? Yes, Bender, I like your name. I get cameras, I like my YouTube. See, crazy Bender. Until I meet everyone. Yeah, pulling off
Mama H, legendary.
all this crazy stuff. Hey, Katie, we gonna help you. If you want to know how to do it, we do it. Hell yeah. Question for Odd: when's the next hot tub stream? Yeah, Odd, I want to know that one too.
Yeah, I'm actually all in on this
I've
too.
actually done one hot tub stream as a joke, and it was so funny.
Did it go really well? It sounds like it.
No, 2 people showed up.
Katie.
Oh, that's really cool.
Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only half past 12, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
You're gonna have to dance and pretend you can hear the music, guys.
That's funny.
Are you gonna screw the light bulb and pat the dog?
Super Gator Jackpot. Spin the wheel to win.
Katie, thank you so much. You did it. That was amazing, son. God damn. Thank you, Katie.
Absolute W's. Thank you, Katie.
Hey, but I just want to remind you, advice and everything we see is good.
Yep.
Right, I'm ready. Next question. Let's go. Thank you so much.
We got Bert. He's still right there in the chat. Any thoughts of interaction/channel points for IRL where I literally don't have a screen in front of me, can't launch any balls at my face or take? Yes.
Oh, it's fine. Simple. I've got loads of ideas. Let's go. Sab, you go first. Go ahead. I'm interrupting everyone. I always do. Let's go.
Interactions, channel points, stuff like that. You're IRL. So, are you actually bringing a laptop out? Are you streaming on your phone? Where you're streaming is really going to depend. Are you using OBS or are you just using your phone to stream? That's going to depend on your channel points and your interactions for that just method itself. That.
No man of things. Oh, me. Hey, dude, listen up, right? Sometimes the simplest things are the best things, man. Sometimes, if I know that every time I put 50 bits in your chat, you have to do a little jump. Like, while you're just in the middle of a conversation, you're not allowed to acknowledge it, not nothing. I'm just going to just spam that shit, man. So while you're talking to someone, you're just jumping up and down. Or, like, if I put, like, 500 bits and you walk backwards, whatever. But also, right? You don't have to, when you're IRL streaming, have nothing on your channel. You can use different services and do different things to actually still maintain them channel points and keep things a certain way. Sometimes people just want to highlight the message. Sometimes people do, I don't know, like a VIP or band roulette thing where it times them out for a short amount of time or something. From cameras to OBS, running a laptop in the house. Then to Twitch. in that case, you can do everything and it'll
You can
still
do
work for the
everything.
redeems because you are using OBS. You are using
He
OBS,
just
so
wouldn't be able
therefore,
to hear it.
technically, we could get him to hear it because we could do a sound output with the Video Ninja that goes to like his phone or something. Oh no, because it wouldn't go to the camera. Making an app. Working on that part, making an app. Well, it is possible. If you think of some ideas, okay, whatever you think of,
We'll
we
make it
can help
happen.
make if you need help.
Yeah,
All right,
100%.
that's it. So at least I would hear it.
Yeah, I feel like because like I know buddy of mine, Rock5038. He does the IRL streams just like that. He uses his phone and then it goes back to his OBS. So everything going on his OBS, he can't actually hear it from his phone. But he's found different ways where he'll actually bring the laptop out, even though he's streaming from his phone. He has his own stream pulled up on his laptop. The thing is, he hears it at a delay. So I'm working with him to try and make things a little bit easier, a little more complex to help him out on that aspect. But yeah, there's definitely ways, and you can make it interactive where people are asking questions just like this that you can read right there off your phone.
Yeah, like, wait, am I right that you got one of those smartwatch things? Right,
Yep.
you got one of them smartwatch things. I'm sure I've seen him with one on. Or dirt, like for example, we can make a channel point where it doesn't share your number or anything like that. It literally, you put it in the channel point, it makes it come up on your smartwatch, something like that. Like, or just random things that interact with you where you go in, like whatever you think of, we'll find a way. But sometimes the simplest things are the best. Like one of the best channel points I've seen, which is just fun, right? You know Joker, Young Boy Joker.
I love Young Boy Joker.
Right, he's got that channel point that whenever it plays that noise, he has to freeze no matter what he's doing.
English or Spanish?
English or Spanish, and then like he continues whatever and just ignores it. But like, it's whatever, man. You think of, there's a way. Might need a watch though. Oh wait, what? I thought I seen him with one on. Hi Snowy. Thank you so much for the hype train, guys. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Hi Snowy.
Choo-choo.
Snowy, I like that one. Go ahead.
Go
What's up?
ahead.
What's
Next
up?
question. Next question.
Thank you. Hustler, Nita, Katie, everybody, thank you. Yeah, next
Yes,
question. I'm fine.
absolute W's. Crazy X put in there any recommendations for a non-camera streamers for chat interaction Channel Point redeems to make their streams more fun, other than just the basic sounds and hydrates. I have an idea. Make some cool shit. Like you have your VTuber crazy. I know that. Do stuff that people don't do with their VTuber. Do something different. Like everyone has them just standing there with a controller or mouthing the words. Make them do something. I know I seen Dutch Fennier. She does a pet her like animal. She has a camera, but she still has this little pet on her stream that you're able to interact with that pet. You're able to pet the pet, feed the pet, water the pet, whatever. Do something with your VTuber to make it dance, make it do some crazy different interaction that makes your VTuber different. Then also add different video things that you can make in After Effects or anything else that can pop up on the screen, so it's not just constant sounds, but they're getting videos and you're feeding these people's ADHD minds with this different stuff that will keep everyone fully into it and entertained.
So how you do it is there's a thing on StreamerBot called VTube interaction throwing system, right? If anyone wants to know how to do it, it's there. It's just an app. You set things up in the app and you trigger it using something like StreamerBot. You can get all sorts, like the pet. What he's talking about. I don't understand. Why don't you get that pet to read out the text to speech? Like literally, its mouth moves, everything. But if your VTube character, someone could press 666 channel points, and your VTuber just morphs around into a devil and stuff like that. Like I know how to set these things up. The art itself is probably the hardest bit of it, right? But with
Yeah.
AI nowadays, you can animate, you can literally make any image you want. Like, but I know how to set all of these things off. I know how to make things work. So you don't just need jiggle physics to make your VTuber work. You can do a lot of things. All right. I think Odd has to go. So did you want to wrap it up with a couple more before, because he's just sent a message in chat. Hey Kugel, looking cute as fuck tonight, bro. But I gotta go.
That's not what I
Thank-
said. I actually said there's feet pics in your inbox, but
That was our last question.
Was it?
That
I've
was.
been setting up for stream. I've added redeems for the interference, the mouse, X or Y or both. Or do flip a screen one. Yes. Swapping mouse buttons. Hell yeah. Katie, if you learned how to do streamer bot, right, especially with what you do in real life, like you would be amazing at it. Dirt, if you learn jiggle physics, I don't know, I'm gonna watch the stream. Crazy, God bless you. Cosmic, Bender. Sorry. I love that name, bro. I'm looking into the AI art. Hey, man, I do it. Hey, AI is a skill that we need to learn. We really
I
is.
still have that on.
Ca-
Holy shit.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Right.
I think that's
Mhm.
good. We will conclude,
Yeah.
but like we're doing this once a month for all the people saying that we should do this more often. We don't want to bore you guys too much. Once a month, I think suffices pretty well. Are we all in agreement there?
Well, actually,
appreciate the
I
follow.
think for the next one, okay, if it's all right with you guys, I would like to put posts out there inviting people on that have a really cool idea to share or story to tell when it's to come to stream and everything like that. And then we can discuss it. Thank you, not dead.
Thank you, not dirt. That's a W.
Thank you, Hustle
W
Later.
word.
Thank you, Vix. Hey, appreciate all of you,
Thanks
man. Thank
everybody.
you.
You guys are legends.
And thank you to you too. I'll catch you guys. Hey, tomorrow I'm going to be doing my 5th stream, which will be the most streams I've ever done in a row, and then I can have a break. And I think, wait, who else is streaming? Sab, you streaming tomorrow as well?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Odd,
we're doing yet.
You.
Yep, I'll be around.
All right, let's catch these guys live. Check them out. Join the communities that you're not in. Get to know people. OP is like a big umbrella, but also message us with events. Get involved in everything we're doing. Please, I hope we give, at least if we made difference to one person tonight with anything we said, then it's a win. It really is.
100%.